Welcome to Sports Talk. My name is Kameron Hammond,
My name is Jalen Tart.
and today we'll be talking about Super Bowl predictions in the NFL.
So Cam, there's a lot of NFL teams, good NFL teams. You got the Ravens, you got the 49ers, and you also got the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks in the mix of being contenders in the for the Super Bowl. Um, I like the Saints. Saints are pretty good. They have one of the best quarterbacks, Drew Brees. Very good contenders in the NFC. You also have
Jordan.
right.
He has 13 and a half sacks this year. So
Right.
He's also in the sack lead.
Patriots. Patriots are good. I feel like the defense is carrying them. I think they need to step it up with the offense, have a little more connection with Tom Brady and his receivers. Junior Element is playing when he playing his game. I think the other receivers need to step up. Josh Gordon dealing with injuries and stuff is a big loss for them.
He's on the
Injured reserve.
yeah, he's with Seattle now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's with Seattle.
Okay. So
They have Mohamed Sanu.
Mohamed Sanu, yeah,
Edelman, and
that's right.
yeah.
So that's great. Mainly my thing is San Francisco. They're gonna have an up and down year in the playoffs when it comes to the playoffs because they have to prove themselves. They try to prove themselves with Baltimore, but it's like Baltimore had the upper hand.
I was
with that field
gonna
goal.
say you got to think it's Baltimore, man. Like they that 1 o'clock game they had, it was neck and neck.
Right.
They're going back and forth with touchdown celebrations, all that good
Right.
stuff. But yeah, it's just Lamar Jackson's just different.
Yeah.
So,
And it's like more teams are using his style. The Bills are using his style. I think the Bills are a sleeper team for the playoffs as well. With the performance that they played against, with the performance that they did last week against Dallas, was pretty impressive. Now they're using Josh Allen as their option of running the
I was
ball.
about to say, yeah, he's actually doing pretty well.
And teams are actually winning. Last night, the Chicago Bears beat the Dallas Cowboys with Mitchell Trubisky doing his thing, running the ball, throwing the ball more.
He threw for 3 touchdowns.
Right.
And he also had that pick, but that was actually a good pick by Jordan Lewis. Too,
Right.
The toe touching.
24 unanswered points by Dallas. Dallas need to get it together. I think Dallas is done.
Yeah.
They're not in contention right now. The Green Bay Packers, that's a team that everyone needs to be looking out for. With the way Aaron Rodgers is playing, in any condition, like throwing the ball, just reading and picking apart a defense, incredible. I have them going deep to the AFC Championship.
Anderson.
Yes, NFC. Excuse me.
Back to you saying the Cowboys are out of it. You know it's crazy? The NFC East is so terrible. The Giants are also out, but you still have the Redskins. They lost. They already lost 9 games. But
Right.
They won 4 in a row.
Right.
So they still have a chance to make the playoffs. Eagles still have a chance, even though we lost to the Dolphins.
Right.
Um,
I don't know how. That,
Yeah. The Eagles lost to the Dolphins, and the Cowboys also lost to the Jets. 2 terrible teams. So basically, I think it'll come down to the week 15, week 16 game against Dallas at Philly.
Right.
So that'll determine who makes playoffs. But whatever team makes playoffs, they're bound to get kicked out the first round because
Right.
they're just terrible.
So like I'm a Colts fan. So our division, you had Jacksonville, Tennessee, and Houston. Houston is us first place. We're second place. We have to win out to make the playoffs. Houston's already in the leaderboard of making the playoffs for our division. So Houston, with having Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins, I'm about to mess up. DeAndre Hopkins. That's a great duo for them. And Watson has a lot of weapons that he can throw to, and that defense is so elite.
Will Fuller.
Yeah.
Kiki Kuti, I know when he was healthy, he was actually good for them. But yeah, they do have a lot of weapons. Also with Kenny Still, so they do have a lot of weapons.
And Jacksonville's going back to the other back and forth, Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
I think that's a great move because Nick Foles is struggling. Nick Foles he's not what he was when he was with the Eagles.
Exactly.
It's totally different.
He's always been good under pressure. I don't think he could actually lead an actual team
Right.
for 16 games. Like when you need him to make that play, he'll make that play.
Do you feel like Eli Manning? Do you feel like Daniel Jones should have been benched earlier, or should have been benched sooner?
I think he got benched at the right time because obviously the Giants are out of contention.
Right.
And there's nothing that Eli Manning can do besides hurt other teams for
Right.
making it. But I feel like if you bench Daniel Jones too early, then that'll just bring his confidence level down.
Right.
But he did pretty well by the time he was in there. It's just the whole team as a whole was just not good.
And the last point before we go, Freddie Kitchens. Freddie Kitchens has been on my mind lately. I honestly can say that yes, I think that he's going to lose the job this season. It's been an up and down year. I don't understand how you can be a first year head coach with a sophomore quarterback with as Baker Mayfield, and you have an elite wide receiver of Odell Beckham Jr.
You also got Jarvis Landry.
and Jarvis Landry, both teammates for LSU. But it's like you have the components, but you're not piecing it together, and that's going to be a main problem. If he does stay, he's in the bubble of his job for the first half of the season. And Ron Rivera got fired too, so I think that was a good move by the Patriots to let him go, because it was just falling apart for the Carolina Panthers. And I honestly can say, if Cam Newton does leave, I don't know where he's going to go.
You can see him go to the Browns? I know there was a report saying that he would be willing to go to the Broncos.
To be a backup under Joe Flacco?
No, he's definitely going to start
Over Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Flacco got benched.
Flacco
got benched for Drew Lock.
I could see. Okay, I would see him going to the Cardinals, but I don't see it going to the Cardinals because Kyler Murray is that's going to be his team. I can see him going to Detroit.
Yeah, Matt Stafford.
I can see him going to Detroit. I mean, it's a great fit. But other than that, my Super Bowl prediction, it's tough, but I have the Ravens and I have San Francisco.
I definitely have the same thing as well.
In the Super Bowl.
If not San Francisco, probably the Seattle Seahawks.
I probably have Green Bay and San Francisco.
Right.
Well, that would do it for Sports Talk. I'm Jalen Tart.
I'm Kameron Hammond.
And that's it.